So now we're going to do the hairstyle for the animal party. And this, I'm starting with what I just did for the ballerina bun. So refer to that video for how to do that. So the first thing I want to do, of course, is our straight, neat part. So this is, her part's about where it should be. You're not going to do it as deep as the princess part, but you want it definitely to the side. Actually, no, you do want it as deep as the princess part, or close to it, because unlike pop star, you're only doing one side. So once again, you got this part right here. Start at it, aim for the ear, straight as possible. If it's a little wobbly, that's fine. Just do another part, not a big deal at all. So you're gonna put this part of the hair into a high ponytail, as high as you can. So then you're just gonna do a French braid. Everyone kind of has their own hand placing techniques for French braiding, so if this looks hard to you and you try to replicate it, just kind of mess around and you're gonna do your own placement. Okay, put it right there. So you go up to the top, you grab 3, you know, kind of even pieces of hair. 3, mine usually aren't that even, but it's really not a big deal because they will become even. So we have 3 sections of hair. And then I hold 2 of them with my hand like this and 1 with my hand like this. And you can do an over French braid or an under, but I'm going to teach you under because it sticks out way more. And the girls want their hair to be like noticeable and cute, so I always do under. So start with the left side is what I do. So this one under, then we're going to do this one under. And then every time you just grab a little bit of hair and then you go under. A little bit of hair. You don't want to grab too much because your French braid is going to be like 3 moves and then it'll be over, and you want it to go for a while. So keep grabbing under. Like I said, some people, the way I'm doing my hands is going to look really weird if you already know how to French braid. Everyone kind of does it differently. And under. And here at the bottom, when it gets to like a little piece like that, I kind of just grab the whole thing and just do one last move. So then you keep braiding until that piece of hair is the same length as it takes to get to the ponytail. Sometimes I'll do a little longer to be safe. So you want to make sure it's still laid flat. Go to the ponytail. Wrap it around. Bobby pin it. Might take 1 bobby pin. This will probably take 2 because this little piece of hair is kind of thin and wispy. Bobby pin. So we're just going to start from there because it's the same foundation. You did a French braid and now we have a ponytail. And what we're going to do is, it's just called a ponytail because it's an animal party, but we're gonna do a few rope braids in her hair. So it's a better view from the back. And you wanna try to do 5 of these. If they're young girls, you're probably only gonna get 3 or 4, but 5 is ideal because we like odd numbers. So for the animal style, you really need to use a lot of gel. I don't have gel right now. I'm gonna get her hair as wet as I can, but she doesn't really have much for layers, so for me it's not going to be very hard, but for you I want to see a lot of gel because the tighter this is, the prettier it looks. So once you have a piece of hair about this size, you're going to separate it into 2 pieces equal, and you're going to twist them both in the same direction. I always go to the left because that's just my habit, but you can do it the right. Bottom line is they have to be going towards the same way, so they can't be going towards each other and they can't be going away from each other. They have to be going in the same direction. So you just twist. I usually use my finger and just like twirl it around. And then, since I'm twisting the pieces of hair to the left, I'm going to twist them onto each other but to the right. Otherwise, if I do it to the left the same way, it'll just connect and become a regular ponytail. So after I've twisted it a couple times, I'm going to twist the hair, and I'm switching hands every time I twist. And when I switch, this is how I do it, is I go with the left hand, I twist it a little tighter. And then I go around again, twist the left hand tighter. Go around again, left hand, and it's just gonna become this fast motion where you're just twisting them around each other and you're twisting the left. So you don't need to start with a completely twisted piece of hair. You're just doing it as you go. And you want to get it as tight as possible. Not so it's like super firm, but you want it to look like a piece of rope. You just keep twisting. So when I finished that first twist, you just get to where the bottom's about this size, if you can see that. And you just, at Dooz obviously we have our tiny little rubber bands. I know this looks really silly, but this is all I've got. So I fastened that and I just did 4 more, so we've got 5. And it's a cute little ponytail with the braid in the front, and that's the animal party hairstyle. And then for pajama parties, I'm not gonna show that to you guys because it's so similar. You're just gonna do, their hair's gonna be down, you're gonna do a middle part, you're gonna do 2 ponytails, and you're gonna do exactly this, but on 2 ponytails, and that's the PJ style. So there you go.